What's up guys, it's JDCareer here. Welcome back to OAP Squad Legends. We've got another 4 games for you today. We're just over halfway through the season and we sit second in the table, just a point off the top. So it's going well. The games we've got for you today, we're at home to Scunthorpe, at home to Cambridge United, away to Oldham, and then we've got an FA Cup game against Lincoln City. These 3 league games are very winnable. We beat Scunthorpe 4-1 last time, we beat Cambridge United 3-2, that was only a couple of games ago, and we beat Oldham 2-1. And they're all bottom of the table teams. Scunthorpe in 20th, Cambridge United rock bottom 24th, and Oldham are 22nd. So we won't get any easier games than this. We should have 9 points from these 3, and then going into that FA Cup game against Lincoln, I fancy our chances there too. So let's get straight into it. It's Christmas Eve at Vale Park, Port Vale against Scunthorpe. Nakamura finding Lafferty. He gets there ahead of the defender. Kyle Lafferty. That's the opener, 1-0. That's what we needed. 10 minutes in, classic breakaway goal. The 3 forwards combining. Lafferty just holds off the defender. Came back at him there, but he got the shot away first. Near post finish, 1-0. Still going here. Chance. El Salia, sort your feet out. Could have just headed that in, surely. Saved by the keeper. Somehow they managed to work a chance out there. Vital clearance because the goal was wide open. Nakamura finds Lafferty. That would have been a great time to score. Just off balance as he hit it. Nakamura. Campos in space. Couldn't get the finish off though. Scunthorpe looked absolutely useless early on in the first half, but since we scored, they've turned into a good team. I mean, look at that. Nakamura. El Sali is in space. That's the goal we needed. 2-0. We just managed to get the ball off them and hold a bit of possession. That's what made the difference, because we were giving the ball away far too cheaply before this. And it's just an easy move. We've shifted it. They've got no men over that side. El Salia, not had a great game so far, but he's made up for it there. Oh, they've got the goal back there. Nobody tracked this guy's run. Midfielder has him, and then he just starts running. I think that's El Salia. Stood right next to him, and then just stood and watched him run into the box. Ridiculous. And they're back in it from absolutely nothing. Lafferty. Chance. Oh, the shot blocked. Here's Castro. Saved easily by the keeper. Well in again. That's it, 2-1, we've held off. I don't know how Scunthorpe managed to make that game so difficult because they're an awful team. The first 20 minutes or so, they were all over the place there for the taking. As soon as we score, they just switch on, start playing perfect kinged passes over the fullback, committing 5 or 6 men forward for every attack. But we held out and it's 2-1, it finishes. It's 3 points, that's all that matters. That win has taken us to the top of the table for the first time this season. We're now a point ahead of Colchester. In our last game against Cambridge, we only just beat them, but I'm going to have to put out the second team just because we've got another game in 2 days against Oldham. They're higher up in the table, so we've got to save the first team for them. No, Pope, that's such an easy pass, just lay it off. Bullman. Pope. Again, dawdles on the ball and gives it away. Pullman. Worrell gets the shot away, but it's wide. Just about squeezed and open there. Got the shot away between the defender's legs, but he was off balance. Well in leg. Pope, he's got miles of room here. All the time in the world. Gotta score this. Straight at the goalkeeper. What more do you need? That could come back to haunt us, that miss. Pope now in the air. This one gets on target, but it's saved by the keeper. That's better. 6 yards out though, should score that. Our strength seems to be when we win the ball and then break with it, but they're just not losing it at all. I remember in that first game they had about 90% pass accuracy despite being bottom of the table. It looks like they're doing a similar thing again. And over on this side, it's Bullman. Not got the pace. Finds Pope though. And again, doesn't get a decent effort away. Blocked by the defender. Hound him out, well in. He's still got the ball somehow and they win a throw in. We won that ball, we had it. The defender just didn't know where it was. Here's Castro. Pope. Not a good finish. Bull. What's he given here? If he's given a foul against Bullman, who's just been injured by this player, then that's disgraceful. He wins the ball, and then the Cambridge United player slides into Bullman. He's giving a free kick while he's on the ground. What is going on? Well in. Robinson. Back across. El Solier. That's the goal we wanted. 10 minutes from the end, he's off the bench and on the score sheet. Scored in the last game and he's got a big goal here in this one as well. Robinson with a little back heel. I thought it was going to Worrell, but it locked onto El Solier, who was there unmarked to smash it in. Another massive goal from the Egyptian. El Solier wins that. Lafferty finds Robinson running in behind. Might be another chance here. Smashes it out of the keeper, the angle was too tight. Well in, El Solier, and that's the final whistle. Scraping a 1-0 against bottom of the table Cambridge. It took us to the last minute in the last game as well. That finished 3-2. Just as tough on this one too. I don't know how they're bottom, because one of the toughest games we've had. Bullman is out for 4 months with ligament damage. Luke Joyce out for 4 weeks as well. So that's 2 of our midfielders gone. Good news, it's 2 of our backup midfielders. Next up we're against Oldham. We're still top of the table by a point. Oldham down in 21st. Back in Fenway. Nakamura, I don't know what that was, if it was a shot or a pass, but it was close, whatever it was. Back in Fenway. Looking for Nakamura, got the shot off, saved by the keeper, and there's no one to follow it up. Oh, he's won the ball well there, El Solier. Gets it back, lays it off to Campos. Looks for Nakamura, who for once manages to finish it. It's always a surprise when he scores, I don't know why. It's on his right foot as well. Didn't look like there was any room there, but he gets the shot off. And he's just missed so many. I don't really believe it when he scores. That's well take him out there. Referee's playing advantage. Good ball. Lafferty finishes it. Surely finishes the game too. It's 2-0 now. Didn't have the runs initially, but it went out wide. Nakamura inside. Finds Lafferty. Scuffed the finish down the middle of the goal, but it still goes in. Like he kicked it onto his own foot. Robinson. No room for the shot. Akinfenwa puts it in, but he's offside. He's not offside, he's on. He looked absolutely miles off. And Robinson appears from the crowd like the Undertaker. Let's have a look, was he onside? Robinson with the ball, cuts it back to Worrell. He should have played it first time, he was onside, he was. The defender on this near side playing him on. That's Akinfenwa's first goal of the episode. Right in the last minute of this game. It's a 3-0 win. The scoreline probably flattering for us because we were pretty dire. Next up we've got an FA Cup game against Lincoln City. We made it to the 3rd round. We didn't quite get a glamour tie that we hoped for. So let's see if we can beat Lincoln and then maybe get a big tie in the next round.
Happy birthday to Nathan Walker, celebrating his birthday today with Dad and Lucy.
Happy birthday, Nathan Walker. Oh, they've got a man over, they've worked it well. What a challenge that is. Very risky, but it pays off. What a block that is. After making the run down the line. Campos is in the middle. So it's Akinfenwa. That's the 1-0. Half an hour in, Akinfenwa gets his goal. We did make the most of this break. Lafferty inside to Campos, and then he's got two options there. Nakamura almost ruins it by running in front of the ball. But Akinfenwa makes no mistake. Akinfenwa, chance here. Oh, he's drilled the post. That was a wild effort. Why are you showing the replay of this shot rather than the one that hit the post? That was nowhere near. Akinfenwa could have sealed the game there. That's an awful, awful challenge. I think he's going off. Just a booking. What? Great decision, ref. There we go. We've scraped a 1-0 against Lincoln City, and we're through to the fourth round of the FA Cup. Just about deserved that. Lincoln didn't really do much. We should have got a second goal. Akinfenwa hit the post. Hopefully we'll get a good tie in the next round. So after those games, we're still top of the table by just 1 point from Colchester, but we've won the most games in the division, so we deserve to be there. Scored the most goals as well. We're still flying. In the next episode, we'll have games against Southend. They're fourth, so it's a top of the table clash that, but they are 10 points below us. We'll have a home game against Tranmere, who are down in 15th. We've got an away game against Forest Green Rovers, who sit 11th in the table. And then finishing off that episode is another big game. It's away to Carlisle United, who were up in the playoffs near the top of the table, but they've dropped down to 11th in the last few games, but it'll still be a tough match. Hopefully we can get some more points on the board in the next episode and make a push on for promotion. But for now, that'll be it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.